Hello everyone, welcome back to Golden Sun. My name is Dario. In the last part, we discovered a hidden Tempest tornado in the Sahala Desert, and it took us to Crossbone Isle, and that's what we're going to be exploring the rest of today. We first came to Crossbone Isle back, what was that, episode 25 or so? When the ship took us off course, and we explored a little bit of it here, which was quite a challenge even then. But we had to stop because we actually kind of hit a dead end. We couldn't really progress any further. But it's been quite a few parts since then. We have new synergy and new strength. I mean, not that much, but... So we're finally going to try to see if we can complete the rest of Crossbone Isle. I've never actually done Crossbone Isle this low leveled, I don't think, so... Yeah, it's going to be kind of a challenge. I made a mistake in the last part because, the last time I was here, because it turns out you actually can get through these areas. I totally forgot I had the halt gem. And you can use that to stop these folk. Except that one, we're not going to be able to do it, but we could at least go through here and grab that chest. I think it was just a potion though, or what was it? What was it, something? Yeah, it was literally a sleep bomb, nothing too fancy, but I guess we could have got it 20 parts ago, so there's that. So, oh, okay, just so if you use one, it cancels the other. I see. I never knew that. But luckily we have the cloak ball, which normally you wouldn't be able to get. I mean, you would, but rather you wouldn't know that you can grab it because, it's in Babby's room there, so... I wonder how many people knew that on their first playthrough to come and grab it. Obviously, I learned about it because of the playthrough. Not the playthrough. I learned about it because, maybe I did look it up in a guide, like, probably way back when. But if we come up this way, I think we get... storm gear. Some storm gear, anyway. 209 and 222. Who needs it more? I guess we'll give it to... I guess we'll just have Isaac equip it for now. And we'll have this little thing push us out. Okay, jeez. Pushy. Alright, so... I guess this floor doesn't have any... Oh yeah, these floors never usually have any enemies, I forgot. So, it's only when you enter the door that's when you gotta go through and deal with them. So, luckily this one was a pretty easy cinch to get through. Cinch. And so we'll push this down. I think that was the 4th floor. And so this is gonna be floor number 5. And before I forget, I'm gonna save right here because we got a boss to get through. Hopefully it won't cause us too much trouble. Lizard King and... Oh geez, okay, so... I'm gonna try to get rid of these stone soldiers first, because they're gonna provide the biggest issue for us. Oh, okay, oh wow, she actually killed that stone soldier, good. And then we're gonna get rid of this Harridan, which... I've never even heard of that before. I mean, I've played this game, but you don't really pay attention to what these enemies are called. I erase his attack, which isn't a good sign. But we're at full health, full synergy, so I have faith in my team. And we're just going to stick to attacks for now, because it's going to be kind of a long dungeon. I want to keep all the synergy that I can. Let's see. I remember as a kid definitely having a lot of trouble with this dungeon. Actually, I'm probably even going to have trouble with it now because, as I said, I'm not too good of a level right now. I'm just going to use Wish just in case. Never hurts to play it safe. And, God, I mean, this is probably the most time I would spend at the end of this game, like, doing this dungeon. I remember back then it would just feel like it took forever. But if I'm lucky, and I'm hoping I'm getting lucky that I finish it this playthrough, so we gotta level up Isaac up to level 23, or Garrett excuse me, his name. And it looks like we got another puzzle just like the Colima Forest one where we got to push the log truck. I guess they didn't have enough in that forest, so got some more we could do. Actually, I'm going to save just again because I don't know why I'm being overly cautious, but once again, it never hurts to be. These puzzles used to feel trickier, but they're actually not too bad now because if you push this up and then push this over here, we should be able to hop across. And yeah, so we're gonna have to do this in 2 separate trips, but I'll cut it and make it shorter for you guys so you don't have to, you know, deal with it. Yeah, it's so crazy how when you're younger, you just kind of just, I don't want to say you don't think critically, but you kind of don't. You know, or rather, you're quick to judgment. You're quick to assume things and figure things out. Really, all that for a lucky medal? That was not worth it. And as a result, like, you would end up, at least for me, I could, you know, speak from my experience, you kind of miss out on the easiest solution, or the solution right in front of your eyes, rather. That's why these kind of puzzles, or puzzles in Final Fantasy or other games, would take me not a long time, but longer than it does now. Because, you know, you're just so focused on, like, you're not really thinking about it. And, like, for example, like, okay, if I push that down, it's going to hit the log right here. And actually, you know what? That might be what I want. Let's try it. Because I don't know if that would lead me to that corner over there, but I definitely do want that treasure chest. But if I... Oh wait, I didn't have to do that at all, actually. So then if I just push this... Wait a second. Oh crap, I screwed myself, didn't I? See, even then, I guess I was too quick to judgment. Because we're not going to be able to jump across and get to that. Actually, wait, no. If I push this down and then move the block over, shoot. Yeah, you know, that was kind of funny. I was just talking about this puzzle used to take me a while back then. Okay, so actually, I think this is exactly what I needed to do. There we go, that should work. Okay, so I didn't screw myself, actually. Actually, wait, let me hold judgment on that. Still might be screwed. I don't even remember if what's in that treasure chest is good. God, that's probably one of the main things I hate about this game, but it's not like... I mean, it's a bonus item. I don't have to get it. I'm going out of my way to try to get it. Which I did anyway, so... Ninja Guard. Boost agility, resist wind. Who would this be good for? Lowers agility, but... Okay, well, I'll just give it to him anyway. To Garrett anyway. Not like he's... You know... What am I trying to say? It's not like he has anything better. There we go. Garrett. Alright, so now the easy way to solve this solution, hopefully... You know, because we're not trying to get to any precise area, all we have to do, push this here. No, that's too high up, but... Oh, wait, no, that works. Could I jump across and make that? I think I could. I think that's all we need to do. You know, it's interesting because kind of like how a few episodes back I, you know, played the game at my old school. Like, I have a very distinct, like... Oh, why did I not think about that rock there? If I just literally just pushed it down like a little bit, I would have avoided that issue. Hold on, let me do that real quick. That's all I had to do. Anyway, as I was gonna say before I interrupted myself, it's interesting because when I would play this particular part of the game, I just have this very like particular like lighting in my head, because where I used to live, the way the light would come into the window, you know, you live there for about 10 years, like you have in your head you can see like how on like a sunny day, for example, like the room would look like it has a very particular lighting, the way it hits, you know, reflects the grass or the trees, or the light comes in the window. And I kind of have that for like this area, like, you know, sitting on the couch with the window behind me and the light coming in. You know, it goes back to what I've said time and time again through many playthroughs about how, you know, the game stays the same, but where you're playing it changes usually. So I'm gonna tackle these chimeras. Oh, sorry, I was stretching. Oh, I mean, nothing really too interesting is happening, so. Alright. I mean, I'm not too worried. Wait, did I save before this? I think I did. Okay. that sheer panic in my voice as soon as I said that. No, wait, did I actually? Hold on. Although I'm doing pretty decent damage on it. Except for, was that Garrett? Garrett didn't do hardly anything on that. Alright, well, I'm killing these actually quicker than I envisioned. Okay, no. I must have thought it said like 33 instead of 93, so. But we're actually having a pretty easier time with this than I imagined. I hope I'm not having, you know, I hope I'm not, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? I hope I'm not having false hope. There we go. You know, getting too cocky, because what? I don't know. Because whatever. Just die already, please. Oh crap! Ivan's poisoned. Uh-oh. I'm gonna go for one more round on it. I think I can kill it. As long as it doesn't attack... There we go, perfect. Alright, so... Looks like we've got a moving block puzzle this time. Get that, and then we have... We have the poison. Oh yeah, you do. I mean, I have all these items, I might as well use them. There we go. Alright, so... Actually, wait. There we go. Perfect. Let's see, I think in terms of lore of the game, there really isn't anything like indicating what Crossbone Isle was. As far as I know, maybe in like later games it's like further developed, like what was here and who was here and the civilization or whatever, but most likely, if I had to guess, like without looking anything up, oh, hold on a second. You see her there? That very wild animal. Crap. I should have known. That's gonna be the last gen of the game, and how appropriate it's for Isaac. But what I was gonna say was about how, if I had to guess, it's kind of like, you know, the ancient, what was that? What's that island? Not Captain Kidd, but I'll put up the name of it because I don't remember the name of the island, but it's like supposedly a famous island, like not too far from the U.S., where a pirate hid his treasure that they've been trying to search for, because like the caverns of that island are so deep and vast, it's too dangerous to go down there. And I think even like they've tried to put cameras down there and they haven't had like a lot of luck. Something like that. They did a whole like history documentary series. Well, was that 666? That's not a good sign. But they did a whole history series on it, you know, History Channel series on it, the other last year or so. What the hell? But maybe it's like a reference to that island, or I guess it could really just be any island, really, because, I mean, it's called Crossbone Island, so that would kind of indicate that, you know, something piratey related. You know, like an ancient pirate legend or something. That doesn't take us anywhere. Bro, where are you going? I think this is another gin we use stop on, maybe? Let's find out. Yeah, see, so... halt. There we go. So halt does have quite a few uses in this game. Oh, perfect. We don't have to fight it. Ah, it's like my dream come true. And the last gin of the game, Bane.
Gotham is yours!
No, not that Bane. This one is a basic attack that has a chance of poisoning an enemy. Yeah, that's it. So we have all the gin. Here, I'll show what it looks like. Beautiful. Don't you love it when you just get everything in a game and it's just like the equipment screen or the power screen is just like all filled out. That's beautiful. Like, I love it. But the game's not quite over yet. But see, if we didn't come to the Crossbone Isle, then we wouldn't have been able to get it. Also, another thing, I'm very, very thankful. You know what? I'm very thankful the developers didn't put enemies in this room. Like, I'm incredibly thankful. They must have realized just would have got incredibly annoying. So, once again, thank you so much. This is a Demon Axe. It's one of the... oh, crap. I don't want to equip it out of fear, but... Is it a cursed item? Hold on, let me save just in case, but... I don't think we've come across cursed items in this game, or if we have, I forgot, but... Basically, cursed item is that as soon as you equip it, you can't unequip it yourself. You have to go to a healer to do it. Yeah, it was a cursed item, so... I'll just leave it on for now, because it'll be fine. But the only way to take it off is you have to go to a healer to have him remove it for you. And the other thing, too, is that it'll... what's the word I'm looking for? Sorry, I get so much stuff happening at once. The other thing, too, is that sometimes your attacks won't hit. Like, you'll just be, like, frozen in fear or whatever. So, yeah, that's the other downside about it. I think I can do this. Perfect. And then I just stand right here and move it back. There we go. And I can get whatever's in that chest. So, yeah, cursed items usually aren't too worth it. I believe there was an item I believe there's an item in the game at some point, maybe it's hidden, where you're able to... Oh, I traded the item, okay. I'm just gonna... I'll just keep that so I can sell it. I believe there's an item in the game where it kind of negates the curse effects of an item, so... I forgot where I get that. Maybe it's in this dungeon, but we'll see. And so with that, we're gonna proceed on to the next floor. I kind of wish I didn't equip that Demon Axe on Garrett, but you know what? Screw it. Let's just add a little bit of challenge to my life. I'm probably gonna regret this, but oh well. You only live once, right?